Hey y'all, we're live here with Retroscape Live. Welcome to episode 7 of our live stream. It's good to have y'all here today. I don't know if we have many announcements at the moment, aside from hey y'all, we're live here with things are happening. Oh, and apparently I am listening to our own stream. Welcome That's to a problem. Episode 7 of our... There we go, that's gone.
We were trying to come in so smooth, Daniel.
So smooth. Just working on it, you know. Gonna get these kinks figured out one day.
Cookie, please.
Kristen has been replaced with a cat.
Apparently. Oh, she's purring.
Not the first time. Yeah, anyways, my name's Daniel. I'm playing Tad, the depot operative on a mission out into the wild settlement frontiers. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens tonight, which I think is going to be, should be an interesting game. I think there was a lot of good setup last week. Max, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, I'm Max. I'm playing Just Seth. He is a void child and an ascent operative.
I guess that puts me next.
It does.
Hello everybody, I am Kristen, playing Constance, our timekeeper. Yeah, yay. I don't know.
We are way too professional and calm
yeah,
right now.
This is
I'm
weird.
really
This is
unsettled.
really throwing me off. I'm like, this is not our stream. What is this?
I was just trying to talk really quickly because I have a song stuck in my head and it's a problem.
Daniel gave us a real countdown and I got real confused and scared.
Yep. I was tempted to just start talking anyway, just to keep the theme going.
Okay, so, full disclosure, I've cut out coffee today. So,
That's fair.
I don't know, if I just fall asleep randomly in the middle of the stream, you'll know why.
We'll call the people you live with to make sure they check on you.
We'll call in the emergency caffeine injection.
It's okay, I've had a few beers, so I should be able to use the other version of poison to solve the problem.
I think they do the opposite actually.
Oh, well. We'll find out.
It'll be fine.
If I remember college correctly, they do the opposite of each other.
Everything's fine.
Oh god. Oh hi, I'm Jake. I didn't introduce myself. I started going on a tangent because I needed to feel normal. I'm the narrator and one of the co-developers, and I make monsters and things, and I might need coffee too, apparently.
This is a fabulous episode 7 already.
Tonight, Max is powered by Red Bull.
Ooh.
Hey.
Wow, we have
sponsors
now, yeah.
I would love that.
I wish.
I mean,
listen,
I'm still clinging on to Dr. Pepper for that sponsorship.
Listen, I'll choose Red Bull over Dr. Pepper because they convinced a bunch of people to throw themselves off of high
Dr.
places
Pepper
in the water.
Bust, man. Dr. Pepper or bust.
Bust it is.
The thing about Red Bull is that Red Bull definitely has way more X Games style sponsorship. And I'm like, if we're getting sponsored by Red Bull, then we must be doing some really exciting stuff.
True. That's true.
Rather than just sitting in our respective chairs.
You're right.
Quarantine.
So if we're gonna go for Dr. Pepper, we gotta stay stale and nothing.
Hey.
Oh.
Absolutely bland.
23
They agreed with me.
What the hell? I quit. I'm leaving. You guys have fun.
Oh no.
Anatomic's caught up with Constance. She's dead. Moving on.
The great Dr. Pepper debate. Oh god.
It's not a debate when you're just sitting there fucking insulting my lifeblood, man.
Okay, so, if your only option was to drink, Dr. Thunder or nothing else, would you drink fake Dr. Pepper?
Fuck no.
Ah!
You're a purist.
Not. I am a purist.
But you don't want to feel
I
the
don't even
thunder?
like Dr. Pibb at the freaking theater. No.
Oh man.
Wait, isn't that this?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Dr. Pibb is spicy cherry soda, by the way. It's
Uh,
got nothing to do with Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, but every time you go somewhere that has Dr. Pibb and not Dr. Pepper, that's what they offer you as the alternative.
That's fair, and I have complaints about that.
Yeah, so I totally looked this up yesterday. Not to sound weird, but Mr. Pibb, it's now Pibb Extra, because when it was first made, it was Peppo, and Dr. Pepper sued Coca-Cola for it, and so they changed it to Dr. Pibb, and Dr. Pepper sued Coca-Cola for it, so they changed it to Mr. Pibb. And then I guess the suing stopped, but they renamed it Pibb Extra now. So it's gone through.
They gotta stay flush with the times.
Yeah.
Now I really want some Pibb Extra, though. That's my jam.
Also, I'm definitely going to be sending the clip of you saying that it's a spicy cherry family of soda over to some friends. Because we were having that argument last night, and they looked at me and they were like, "What do you mean a spicy cherry soda family?
That's what
that
it
a whole
is.
thing now?" And I'm like, yes, it is. It's a real thing. It's a spicy cherry soda family.
Listen, I want some umami flavored soda so I can know what umami means finally.
I mean,
Umami
It's
is
not
like
a specific flavor.
it's basically.
it's
I mean, honestly,
a
it's the savoriness of cheese. Like, cheese is very much umami style flavor.
it's
so-
like
Isn't
like
it one of
sharp cheddar or
Wait, isn't it one of the like
crumbs.
it's like salty, bitter, sweet, savory, umami, sour, like that's it's one of the
Yeah.
ones that I always hear.
Yeah,
It is. It's a
So-
flavor profile.
Okay, yeah.
effectively, if you I think of it if I'm having like a really sharp cheese, the saltiness and the sharp cheese that enhances the savoriness of that cheese, that's
Umami.
somewhere in the middle. There is umami.
All I know is I feel better now. We had a tangent.
Interesting.
I feel better now.
Welcome to the stream. Remember
Yeah.
to subscribe and ring the bell icon.
Yeah,
I know, and I have to throw myself under the bus. I made all that big deal about Dr. Pepper, and I'm not even drinking it tonight.
What are you drinking? Is that water or something?
No, it is white pomegranate and white cranberry and strawberry juice.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm drinking generic flavored water until I'm sponsored. Then I'll drink whatever they want.
I'm drinking a large
That's the other
glass
thing.
of vodka.
Nice. I
Or
can't stand
water.
the taste of Red Bull, so that's why I don't want a Red Bull sponsorship.
I prefer blueberry Red Bull over any other Red Bull, but they didn't have that available to deliver from where I got my dinner, so I just have regular Red Bull.
All right, I'm pulling it back now. I'm pulling it back. We've gone too far.
Are you sure? Because I really want to talk about blueberry Red Bull.
Listen,
Blueberry Red Bull.
we'll start a podcast where we just talk about other stuff, and we can do that. Okay.
I'd be down.
It'll be our
You guys
social
busy-
time.
That's fair.
You guys busy every other Wednesday?
Every other Wednesday, no, but it has to coincide with my other bi-weekly Wednesday game because I have every other Wednesday
Same.
I have a game, and then it would have to be on the off Wednesdays.
We'll talk. Basically, is it this Wednesday?
I don't know. I
Well,
lose track.
all right. Back to Retroscape. Any announcements from Parlor, book side, anything like that?
Nah, same announcements as last week.
Cool. Oh, I guess I have announcements because they're updates that happen in the game because Jake made updates that unfortunately did happen after Daniel did a lot of the book stuff, so it might not be there. I apologize. That one's on me.
Playtesting
Well-
for the win.
I mean, there's gonna be book updates every 15 minutes. They can have. Yeah.
We can hope. But we changed. Actually, each of you guys had something change about your character's abilities, correct?
That's true.
Do you guys want to talk about that real quick? So just so people know roughly what changed.
Sure.
Sure.
I don't know. I can't actually see where we are in the thing. So whoever's next to me,
Yeah.
go for it.
So, Tad. So we revamped Implosion, one of the issues I'd been having was that implosion. It's actually kind of one of my higher slot abilities, but its damage potential was really low, and it just wasn't quite playing out in an exciting way. So we've revamped implosion a little bit. We've dropped it in terms of slots, so now it's only a 1-slot singularity, and we've nixed the damage from it. So it's no longer a damage effect. Now it's much more of a tactical effect. And I think we also renamed it. It's is it vacuum blast, vacuum pull,
Vacuum pull.
vacuum pull. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's my new vacuum pull ability.
Yeah. Max, what about you?
Let me make sure. Okay, I'm unmuted.
Okay.
I was actually looking in the Discord. So my howl got updated. So originally, I only needed 1 success to make a target move their entire distance they can move away from me, or move as close to me as possible as they could without hurting themselves. So now it's kind of tiered. So if I get 1 success, the target moves up to their speed, but moves as though the area is difficult terrain. If I get 2 successes, they move up to their full speed, and if I get 3 successes, they move their full speed, and they're frightened of me till my next turn. So it'll give me a little bit more the more successes I get.
That's pretty good at the higher tiers. What's your social? Is it 2 or is it
I believe my social is 2.
2? Okay, so you can only get to 2 successes right now. Something
Yeah.
to get unlocked later.
Yeah. But we also did we clarified that some of the clarification happened with Hal and the one crystal cover. Like, for example, we made sure it was clear that they can't move into a dangerous spot. Like, you can't make them move into lava. You can't make them stand on nothing. Things like that. Just because it's good to clarify that stuff.
In the original Howl, they were only moved into areas in which they did not hurt themselves.
Yeah.
So.
But that way, also they can't move through it because, well, we just be careful on that stuff. But yeah. And then Kristen, what about you?
Yeah. My backslide got buffed. I consider it a buff. I like it a lot. Because I was really convinced you were gonna make it worse. But my backslide got updated, so it now formally affects anything, any movements, actions, reactions, not just move maneuvers. So if anything moves to within 10 yards of me, I roll to make them move back. So with just 1 success, they move back to where they started and they lose the maneuver or action or reaction that they used to try and move. But if I get 3 successes, they move back and they cannot move from that space until the start of their next turn. So like I can stop them from moving entirely, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. So yeah. It just was mostly just clarification. The ability itself didn't change that much, but I got the higher tier of success is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yep. Yeah, the main thing was just clarifying things and also trying to make it more clear because that was the one that I got questions on from, I think, Midwest last year when I ran a couple games of if you can't move a vehicle, but does that mean you can move someone who's mounted? So try to clarify that a bit more too.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, and as you read that, I immediately had an idea that I'm going to type down real quick so I don't forget it. But
well, it's funny. I meant to respond to that earlier, but I keep imagining now. So I was just working on this origin the other day where you're like an animatronics origin where you're actually just a worm and you're inhabiting a corpse. And I'm like, okay, so is the corpse a vehicle? Can you become immune to backslide by treating your own body as a vehicle? Aren't we all just skeleton mechs possessed by ghosts?
I don't like that, Daniel. Stop it. Stop it.
I don't know. I want to be a mech. I think it's good. I'm an organic mech.
But yeah, playing around with some different things like that. I'm hoping that that'll happen more regularly with us playtesting, doing live stuff. I'll try and like update things that we see that either there's a little hitch or needs clarification, things like that. So I know Daniel, you have some depot stuff you want to work on later, but we won't bar the chat with that stuff now. If they want to know about it, they can come join our Discord.
Yep.
And we'll tell them about it there. So yes, I guess it's time for the summary part, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let me get water on this one. Why does it keep raining on days that I run now?
I'm having the same issue down here.
All right, so welcome, operatives. It's I, Malcolm Moxie, Delphi's greatest freelance operative, trademarked, and I'm here to tell you what happened last week on Retroscape: The New Frontier. Last week, our operatives introduced the settlement to DJ Hakiguli, with some mixed results of how well that went. A few questions from settlement goers, such as the origins of Just Seth. Why should they be afraid of Just Seth and the other operatives over a ghoul? Strange things like that. Sounds like our operatives need a PR team. Maybe they'll work on that later. But the operatives decided to expand upon their resource gathering, heading out to a lumber area to get fresh wood for building walls. In the process of this, they discovered some abandoned buildings. Those buildings housed a strange little fractured beast whose name is potentially pending now because we may have changed it, but a fracto something. It's a little tiny octopi jellyfish fractured beast, and they're very cute. And you should go join social media if you want to see what they look like. But after Just Seth befriended one, and Constance curiously watched on, Tad discovered what they had been playing with, and remarked that it reminded him of a large swarm of dangerous creatures that exist. Foreshadowing, no, as a large swarm of these creatures attacked suddenly. The operatives were able to defeat them and keep the caravan safe, and then headed back to town. Some issues did occur, such as Tad being shaken down by the lumber workers, who wanted half of the money he got paid. Luckily for Tad, he had no money. Then he got some money, after Delphi sent an airdrop, thanks to some clever workings with DJ Hakiguli and the team to send a message back. Delphi then sent a way for the operatives to be able to buy things from Delphi and create airdrops, as well as congratulating them on doing a good job. Now the operatives have gained some lore, some supplies specified for communications upgrades, as well as some new weapons for Just Seth and their militia that they're training. And now we are returning to a potentially tad problematic issues. Let's find out what happens this week on Retroscape. I read the name of the stream and I messed up as I was trying to make the joke. Yeah, let me try that one again. All right. This week, things might get a tad problematic.
Oh, wow, that sounded really good.
Thanks.
Take two.
Well, I'm just gonna, do my live editing. Okay, everyone, please forget the first take. Thanks. There we go. Done.
Oh god, the chat is just terrifying now.
All the meat muscle mech suits?
Yep. Y'all need help. All right. So, yeah, things happened. Tad got shaken down. You guys got credits and supplies. So,
yeah.
Anyone have anything they're wanting to do yet? Or how would you guys like to start this? I should point out the settlement does know an airdrop came.
Yeah. Did they?
And you guys.
Did they send like a catalog for like possible purchases, or should I just like scribble some requests on a piece of paper and be like, "This is what I want." These.
I'll say they sent you the latest Delphi. Oh God, what's the airplane magazine called?
Oh.
Sky Mall? Is that what it is? Oh man, that actually works perfect for this scenario.
It's the
Dang it, why do they
Mall.
have to have that trademarked? Space supplies. Nope. Space
I mean, that's
Mart.
a pretty big assumption. You don't know that they do.
Sky Mart.
Sky Mart.
Sky Mart.
Airdrop Mart. I don't know. Yes, basically you
Drop
have
Mart.
Drop Mart.
Drop Mart.
Drop Mart for all your
Airdropping needs.
I can't think of words.
No, now I want it to be like Oracle Mart. You know, we
Or-
know what you want.
We know what you want before you do. I mean, I might have to go with that one. But yes, there is basically you have a catalog for players. What's inside the different crafting things that you have access to, you can get.
Cool. Cool. Well, I'm gonna go find a nice secluded spot and start reading through the catalog, because this is way more money than I've ever seen in my life, and it's probably
That's
just
fair.
like on a credit chip, but it's still a lot of money.
Yeah. And they give you your little piggy bank that you can send things to. Though you do have to finish setting up the actual ability to send it regularly, which Hockey Goalie can do with your resources. Because you got how many resources, Constance?
Three
Three?
radio supply bundles.
Okay. If you would like, he can. If you use 2 of them, he can get that set up so that you guys can do a basically once a week message to them.
I mean, do you guys want that? Do we have to?
You don't have to. It's just, there's right now. If you do one, you can do it about once a month.
I know. I was more directing that at Tad and Just Seth because
Once
Gotcha.
a month is
Constance is not particularly keen on continuous, reliable communication with Delphi. 'Cause that means other people can continuously and reliably contact us.
I think
For
once a
other
month is
reasons.
probably fine.
Once a month would work for me.
Because we had some other
I
upgrades.
don't see why we
wanted
need
to do.
anything else.
Mhm.
I think first and foremost, I would like him to get on those security upgrades. Actually,
Okay.
On upgrading the security of our signal.
All right. So you're going to spend 1 on basically making the long range emitter to send a burst once a month, and you're going to do the security, and you have 1 more if you want to spend on anything else, or you guys can hold on to it for now.
I was also curious about, and it's up to you guys if you agree or disagree, but I was also interested in being able to specifically scan for other channels because we had accidentally picked up that robot channel for a little while, and I don't want to just forget about that personally. So there was the upgrade that would give us more control over searching for other channels.
What do you guys think?
I like that idea.
I also like that.
Okay.
All right. Then, Kristen, will you write down those 3 upgrades, please? And for chat, in case you guys are wondering, because we're still playing with the venture system side of things and the settlement, and we're going to be getting to potentially some more storyline action after Tad deals with some stuff, especially after the lore drop that's coming for you guys, and the training that Seth was able to get done. You're going to be able to spin the resources and things like that, and I'll be posting that hopefully in the next 2 weeks, the little rough thing. But instead of making them do 1 at a time, I'm just going to let them spin the resources they have right now if they want. That way you guys can get things you guys want. Yeah, so anyway. Just Seth, anything you wanted to do before I jump over to just Seth or Tad?
No, he's just also looking at the catalog, trying to decide if there's anything he wants.
Got your little Rocktopus, as you've named him.
Yes, I have his tiny fishbowl sitting in my lap. And I'm just dropping pebbles into it every once in a while.
Yeah, it just picks them up, disappears them, they come back after a while.
It's actually just the same rock that you keep putting in the little bowl.
No, because sometimes the rocks disappear completely, so I have like a little pile of like 4 or 5.
Yeah,
Smart.
sometimes things don't come back, which should be a good warning to you three, who almost got pulled into the void of those things.
I don't. What are you trying to say?
Don't worry about it.
Sometimes we don't come back.
Oh. We find a new home.
Sometimes you look into the void, and the void wants a hug. So, yeah, I'll say if Max and Kristen, if you guys have anything you want to go work on your shopping thing for, you guys can get one more message this month to get supplies you want, since you have the money. That'll be kind of the 1 month this one. Tad, where are you doing this shopping? You said you were going outside?
I figured I'd go to kind of a recluded spot. I don't know, maybe like sitting behind the Parliament building, just kind of like looking out over the grassy lands and enjoying the sunlight.
Sure. Let me actually. Okay, you guys are on the settlement. Yeah, I guess I can. Let me move DJ out of the. Nope. Hang on. Roll 20. I need you to work with me. You're better than this. There you go. All right. So, yeah, Tad, you're out there, relaxing, looking through your catalog, when you feel there's 3 people standing nearby you, kind of over you.
Oh. Hey, guys.
So, did your lab pay you with that last little gift from the sky?
They didn't pay me. I got my stipend.
Oh, you hear that, boys? We're getting paid. They let you kind of laugh and nod.
What? You are? That's great. I'm so glad for you. Do you want to look at the catalog with me and pick some stuff out?
Well, you know what? How about you go ahead and give us our half, and we'll look through that later.
I didn't get your half in the shipment thing. Was it addressed to you?
Kind of look at each other, and we go, "You trying to be funny now?"
No. I'm gonna stand up. I think. Am I not understanding something?
He grabs like the lapel and kind of lifts you a little bit. He goes, "I don't think you are. You see, you're paying us half of whatever you just got. Is it more clear now?
Oh.
Computer boy?"
I can't do that. I'm sorry. I have to use this money for important things.
You hear that, boys? He can't do that. He goes, "Huh. I mean, I guess we could just take all of it. You know, that sounds like a good idea. Well, then, I guess we're going to be taking all of it, then."
Well, see, now that's going to be hard, because I keep my money in a different dimension.
Kind of look at each other, look back at you. "And if we beat you enough, will it come out like a piggy bank?"
Well, technically, no. If you beat me enough, I would then die, and then the dimension would simply collapse in on itself, and everything inside would stop existing.
Oh, okay. So we just got to beat you enough to make you realize you got to give us the money.
Now, I see what you're saying there. That's an interesting idea.
Tad, you see that the other two are like pulled, like a crowbar and a chain.
Oh, guys, I think we should just be friends. I think I think there was a misunderstanding, and I'm sorry that happened, but I think that this is taking things a little bit too far. A crowbar, a chain, like this is escalated above like a schoolhouse fight, don't you think?
I think people like you keep thinking that just because you're part of some fancy lab that you can just bring monsters into our town. We wanted a new start. Instead, you brought a void child, whatever the hell that is. Then they brought in that little tiny floating thing that disappears and reappears. I've seen one of those before. Ate one of my friends and didn't come back even after your little lab tried to help him. Oh, and then of course the fact y'all bringing a ghoul into town. I'm giving him an accent that I don't mean to give him. I'm so sorry.
No, I like it. It's good. It's good. Tad's very impressed.
Yes. So, you're gonna pay us for our damages to our person and mental well-being for bringing in monsters like that. For all we know, your gas mask wearing girl is also a monster just trying to hide it. So, you're going to pay us now. Or, we're going to break your little computer.
Oh, ooh, no, don't do that. Okay, here. Let me just download it real quick. And I hold out my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I download a grenade into it.
There's a grenade in your hand.
Okay.
The guy holding your lapel kind of stands still.
Okay, here's the first half. I'm keeping the pin.
Are you pulling the pin?
No, I just have the pin on my thumb.
Okay.
So, but they're welcome to take it if they want it.
I would like you to roll me. You may choose the roll this time. Because didn't expect that.
Who is this child?
For this, I'm going to say I want you to just tell me what you want to roll and tell me why. And right now, because you've done so well, I think you can be pretty creative with it. So what attributes do you want to roll?
So
I think you can safely justify most of them right now.
Well, I agree. So mostly what I'd like to be able to do. So I definitely think this is still a social thing for me. Unfortunately,
that's fair.
Which is not great for me. But the main thing that I really want is I want it to be a really slow, intense download of my grenade, where they see it like forming and building up in front of them, and all the little numbers and digits that go into it, and the pull from alternate dimensions as everything forms together and constructs that grenade right in my hand. And that's why I wanted to use social computers.
You know what? I'm going to say, if you want... God. Honestly, the way you described it, I'm saying you kind of like had to concentrate. I'll let you use intellect if you want.
Well, okay.
Only because that was very badass.
13, 11, and some other numbers.
Are the other numbers above a 6?
Yes, a 7.
Okay, so that's 3 successes. Which, for those wondering, what I was going to do is 1 success intimidates one of them, 2 intimidates 2, and 3 intimidates all 3. The guy holding you lets go is, okay, look, clearly there was a misunderstanding. You know what? We're just gonna go. We'll just say this whole thing never happened and call it good.
Are you sure you don't want the rest of your payment? Because I got more, and I just want to download another grenade into my other hand.
You know what? Roll me one more at giving yourself an advantage for that one. I'll say you give yourself an advantage doing that. So give me one more roll.
12.
Look, buddy. Okay, look. Tad. Look. We're sorry, okay?
Hey. Yeah. No, it's cool.
It's just look. You can keep buddy. It never happened. Look,
Yeah,
just
so
cool.
we're friends now?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want, man. Whatever you want.
All right, cool. Well, I'll see y'all later.
Yeah. They run.
Oh, I gotta upload these again. Yep. I'm gonna put them in my pocket.
Little does everyone know, we're actually starting an operative mafia over here. And Tad is actually our leader.
Tad doesn't know either.
Yeah, so they ran. They ran a lot. So what you doing, Tad?
Well, I mean, Tad just plans on setting back down, and he looks at the catalog, he looks at the grenades. I gotta upload these again. So he's gonna.
You can do that while you're working on stuff.
Okay.
Which one of you is keeping track of the resources gathered? I think there was a note of 1 right now.
I've been writing them down, yeah.
Okay, is it 1 that they normally bring in?
For the lumber?
Yeah.
They brought in 1 extra one, but that was because Tad promised to pay them extra.
Right.
Yeah, we had the +1 extra, but Tad owes them. So, I believe that they're just producing 1 at a time. I did not write that down specifically. I had 3 successes. We had 3 successes at the lumber mill last time, and then Tad got the 1 extra supply by bribing them to work harder.
Gotcha. Go ahead and mark down that they're bringing in 2 supply each month now. They're upping their supply because they don't want Tad to hurt them.
Yep, got it. 2 supply a month. Got it.
Yep.
That is awesome. Thank you, Tad.
Just flexing that big brain.
Sure.
Here's the real question. Did Tad actually know he's intimidating them? I assume yes. He pulled grenades.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did Tad get to live out his wildest comic book fantasies?
It was definitely kind of a all the other depot kids would always talk about what would happen if we ever encountered bullies, because we would be like, oh yeah, we're so smart, we could just outfox them or something, and it's really kind of exciting getting to actually like try it.
Oh god. Okay. Well done, Tad. That almost ended in a fist fight. You were about
I was ready.
That's call him grenade fist. Wow. I even had them ready to go. All right. Well then. Yep, those 3 are now terrified of Tad. More so than anyone else.
They all thought Seth was the one they should be worried about. Really, it's Tad with his grenades.
I will say, Tad, just as a note that you might have picked up on, and it might be important, they did, 1, insult your friend just Seth, and even kind of insulted your friend DJ, and even mentioned Constance to a degree. So that might be something to watch out for in case the other settlers are getting a little bit worried.
Yeah.
Since Constance does wear a gas mask at all times, as far as I'm aware.
Yep. Constance is ready for a pandemic.
As far as anyone is aware, she always has that mask on.
Constance doesn't actually have a face. It's just the gas mask.
No face. It's like that episode of Doctor Who.
Oh, I thought you were reading some of my brainstorm monsters already. It's like, wait a minute, I haven't made that one official yet.
No.
I had some creatures that are missing faces. Very horror inspired.
There is a face under there. She just doesn't let anyone see it.
Is she one of those where, like, in the medieval movies where the female knight removes her helmet and everybody's just like, she's so beautiful?
Yes, actually, because
Perfect.
her body was custom made. Well, not custom made. She didn't choose how it looked, but it was specifically crafted by Anatomics. So it's literally perfect, which is part of the problem.
That's fair.
Constance, literally perfect and part of the problem.
That sounds like her autobiography that she named herself. So yes, is there anything else you guys wanted to do during this last bit of downtime?
Well, just Seth has his order ready for Skymart. I don't know
Okay.
if you guys do, though.
Well, then we'll go to just Seth then real quick. And then we'll do the lore jump after you guys finish your shopping spree real quick.
So, Seth has 1,055 credits because he didn't spend very many of his credits from the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
He is investing in an injector system,
Ooh.
as well as some heal ups and some pain relievers, which he can load into his injector system.
Okay.
He's also upping his armor rating twice for 500 credits.
Ooh.
So he'll
Which
be a
what
little
upgrade
harder
is that one?
It's called armor rating.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, he's just buying it twice.
Oh, no. So you don't buy it Wait, is that... Okay, yeah, so you don't buy it twice.
Okay.
You either buy the armor rating or you buy the improved
Then he'll
armor
just
rating.
buy one because he cannot afford that.
Yes, if you look up just above the armor rating, it says you can only apply one of the following.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yes.
don't read. That's fine.
Well, feel free to double check your other things you're buying just in case.
I did. I've read those.
All right then.
Yeah.
Then yeah, so you can up it by one.
Yep.
Okay then. So you got some upgrades to your. We'll say you send that in, and they send you back the inserts and the instructions how to install it into your pressure jacket, because that's what your armor you're wearing, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you get the other supplies and whatnot.
Yep. So I got 3 of the heal ups and 2 of the pain relievers. So heal ups will let me regain 10 of my hit points.
Nice.
And pain relievers let me avoid disadvantage on my rolls for an hour if I've been wounded.
Wow.
Nice.
Because it is numbing the pain from those wounds.
And then the injector system automatically...
So you can set up triggers for your injector system. There's like a list of them. Let me get back to that. So you can do it like when the wearer is wounded, when the wearer collapses, when the wearer's hit points are below 10, when the wearer is resisting a poison, and the injector holds a single dose and can be refilled with a maneuver.
Okay.
Cool.
Sweet. Who wants to go next?
Tad is personally totally overwhelmed by the amount of money that he has and this giant catalog and is not ready to buy things yet.
Okay. You guys have until the lore dumps over to finish your shopping, technically.
Oh
Okay.
dear.
Yeah, I don't have no idea.
Seth was just going with, I don't want to be hit as much anymore, and when I do get hit, I don't want ouchies.
I feel that. I was gonna do like a damaging upgrade for my gun, but I think I want to focus on armor too. Because I've gone down too much already.
Yeah, I was really excited about the heal ups.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I don't know if I can't remember if there's anything specific for your labs that you can buy within them. There might be. I don't remember if some stuff is active or not, but you can always check that. So, but you guys got 3 lore tidbits, correct?
Yep.
Well, then, I guess I'll ask you guys, what do you want the first piece of lore to be on? The third piece, I will choose what it is. It'll be about a important thing going on, but you guys have 2 pieces. You can kind of decide if there's anything you want to know specifically about the area. So it can go anything from like satellite images from above, history of things, what the pre-war may have been like, anything known. Like you do have that bunker that you guys have in case there's any like details that have been discovered about scientists or old labs that aren't like your labs, or also creatures or monsters that you may have interacted with or think you'll interact with. But is there anything in particular you guys would like to ask about?
I'm looking for the imagery. I want to know where we are and what's around us.
Okay. Yeah, with you guys had some good rolls for that. So the Depot and Olympus work together to send down a couple of solid images to you guys, basically giving you kind of a topographical pictures of the surrounding area. You see your settlement pretty clearly. You also see to the north, you see the river you see the trench that Constance and her team dug down to the farmlands. You can see to the northeast those flatlands that are kind of salt and almost look like there's pools of. You can actually see them with the image. There's pools of some kind of liquid, though they're not the same shade of gray as the water in the river. They're very clearly something else. To the northwest, you see the swamps that Constance had also spotted. They are very, very thick swamps, more so than you would expect for this kind of area, which kind of coincides with the ground being so fertile here. But the swamps are kind of, where normally a tree might be 20, 30 feet tall at most in a swamp area, these ones are close to a few 100 feet and have that massive overhang, creating these large, almost weeping willow style coverings that are basically impossible to pierce through with the camera they have right now. They have offered to do like x-rays or thermal and things like that, but that will cost to do. In case you guys want to do that at some point, you at least know you have that. To the south, you see the large hole, but specifically you actually see there's not a hole there anymore. The large caverns that you had seen that the ground broke away and a large tentacle came out and swung around are not there. It looks like the ground is back to what it should be. You can as well see the further south, that bank and large lake with those insectoids on the cliffside. You see on the image, it looks like more trees have been cut down and placed along the cliffside to kind of camouflage it more. Then let's see, what else on that area? You have those two. You see the bunker. It is open. You can just spot, and it's circled on the picture, to the northwest of where the bunker is. There is a strange glimmer that is about the size of almost your settlement. Like, it's not huge, but it's a decent size, like a few buildings wide. It's a very weird glimmer. And I will let one of you decide to roll me intellect, and you can choose a skill that you think would go with trying to decipher what that is.
I'm not smart, so
Yeah, that should not be me.
I only have one intellect.
That sounds like that's me.
Okay.
I think knowledge is the one I want to go with.
Go for it.
Ooh. 12, 11, 5, and 4.
12 and 11. Okay, 2 successes. You are pretty sure that is cloaking technology.
Oh.
Something is cloaked that direction. It's either hard for it to cloak directly up, or maybe it's breaking down, but there is something cloaked quite a ways to the northwest of the bunker. Probably a good few days travel, even by the trucks at full speed. It would still be a ways away, but you do see that. So important notes for you all. Then to the west, which the kind of southwest area, you see a settlement. There is a settlement that is kind of dug into a ravine, it almost looks like. Looks like a small canyon or a crack in the earth formed at some point. And there are kind of junk buildings built into the side of the ravine. There are also very large guard towers there. And you can see individuals moving around kind of on patrols. And then the final thing you see is to the kind of southeasterly direction. There is another small settlement that appears to be mostly another farm of some sort. They seem to have large trees, like an orchard, growing. And the note on that one says, unknown settlement was not here a few months ago.
Interesting. How far away was that?
That settlement is probably about 2 weeks by road, just because the road doesn't quite go near it. Though a road could be built eventually to make it faster.
Okay.
But it's actually about a week travel by foot if you just go straight. But the road kind of winds away from it, so.
We could always see if we could scan for radio signals in that direction.
That's also true. So yes, those are kind of the immediate directions that you see around you. There is nothing. That's basically the kind of gridded space you guys have. Which I'll try and make a little map for you guys later about all those when I have the notes all written up. So, yes. So that's your pictures. What is the second piece of lore you'd like to have before I give you my story hook one?
History of the area?
History there. Sure. This area so you guys are in kind of let me pull up a map real quick so I make sure I get it right. As you guys are close enough to Delphi to still get drops, but not so far away that you wouldn't still know. As soon as it lets me load this. You guys are in the kind of what was once Canada. About the middle of it, you are nearby what was once Saskatchewan.
Ooh, Saskatchewan.
You're kind of in that middle area. Basically, if you look at a map, you're on the borderline between what was once Saskatchewan and what was once Manitoba. Though a lot of things have changed, obviously, with terraforming and the war. But in that area, during the War of Eden, that area was actually known as a testing ground for chemical warfare, but it wasn't detrimental chemical warfare. It was actually positive. It was attempting to launch weaponry that could suddenly make land fertile to maybe cause the enemy to suddenly be more distracted at this and not want to attack, kind of going for a more peaceful option over attacking. Though, according to some research, there is said to be a facility there. There's said to be 3 facilities, 2 of which are public knowledge because they made it public because they were trying to be very open about they wanted peace before the war started. They were trying to help people with food shortages. The second one, or the third one that is hidden, is said to be not helpful. It was believed to be more of the opposite side, where they were kind of building a backup plan of, if everyone's going to try and attack us, then we will take away their food sources, food supplies, creating some pretty nasty pestilences and things like that. things that could potentially wipe out a lot of people. And right now, if it got out, could wipe out what's left of Delphi and the survivors of the War of Eden.
Good to know.
So yes. Other thing for history for you guys. Let me think of anything else for you. That swamp was not there about 10 years ago. It grew in the last 10 years. That's known.
Swamp grew in the last 10 years?
Yep, that swamp grew in about 10 years.
Okay, that's not normal.
No. There have been sightings, rumors of potential insectoid creatures moving towards the area. Large insects as well as swarms, and even some rumored humanoid-shaped insects. And then this is also believed to be the last known whereabouts, or at least near the last known whereabouts of Ascent's former leader.
Wow.
When Ascent fell, and the leader, who I'll butcher his name if I don't read it correctly. Unless you know it off the top of your head.
Oh, no.
Yeah, let me pull it up so I don't butcher their name. But yeah, this is the area they ran to, apparently. Somewhere into the former Canadian wilderness. So yes, that is the history you guys have. And the third piece of lore I'm going to give you, which is kind of important based on what's happening. There has been a sighting to the far north, up near what was once the Hudson Bay, which is kind of northeast of where you guys are, quite a ways away. On Hudson Bay, though, there were ships spotted, though are no longer there, and rumors of robotic armies marching along off ships. A number of travelers saw robotic armies coming off ships and then disembarking and hiding. Whether they hid by breaking down ships, the ships moved away, but they just seemed to disappear suddenly. So yes. That covers everything for you guys.
Yeah, that's a lot. Got it.
Yep, sorry, that was a heavy lower dump for the chat. I'm sorry, you had to hear me talk all the time.
Yeah, that was a lot.
I'm impressed. There's a lot to explore.
Oh yeah. My dad walked in and he was impressed by the TV setup I had. So yes, that is everything going on. I'm still looking up the name. My Google Docs is going slow, so I apologize. But yeah, you all have that lore. I assume no one's hiding it from each other.
Well, I think it's a Quasi. That's what I think.
I'm actually gonna I was actually gonna put it into Google to make sure I said it correctly too.
That's funny.
Oh, his name?
Yeah, his name. I don't know.
I just that came out of nowhere for me, and I did not recognize the word Daniel just said, so I was just like, wait, what?
Well, his first name is Leroy. That one's pretty straightforward.
That part is it's his last name. I want to make sure we get correctly.
Yeah.
Because it's been so long since I've said it, and I used to get it wrong a lot. Well, Google Docs is not going to open, so I will have to check later. But for those curious, go check out the Ascent book. Or Ascent lore.
It's spelled AKWASI.
That sounds right.
I did not memorize that. I read it off the sheet.
Yeah, I know you did not memorize that. I asked you, I think, before you went, I got nothing. But that's fine.
Aquasi rhymes
I
with
have
Tracy.
memorized the only one that matters. And that's not a sentence, so
Which one is the only one that matters?
narrow grind.
Squitch.
Squidge.
Squitch is dead.
Only in your dreams.
Oh man, you could have said only in your head, and that would have been perfectly rhyming.
That's true, but I am not good at that.
So you're saying if I write a song called Squitch is dead before you write a song that says he's not, then I win?
No, not in the slightest.
I heard yes.
Music is inconsequential.
So yes, that is everything for you guys. Is there anything else that... Have you guys finished your shopping?
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. Who wants to go next then for what you guys bought?
I can, because it's really fast. I just
Okay.
want to get the +1 armor rating upgrade for my armor, my clothing, and a +1 damaging upgrade for my pistol.
Okay.
I wish there was an upgrade that would make it easier to fire, or like get extra dice or something, or lower your success threshold. Because I got two dice for this thing.
I mean, there
But,
might be.
yeah.
They would also just be real expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that
know.
would be.
Probably more than the 900 credits that I have, but it's fine. Damage and armor. So when I do hit, at least I'm doing a little bit more than 7. Now I can do 8.
It's
Yay!
Woo! But yeah, that's it.
Cool. Daniel?
So I played this game a long time ago where like halfway through the game, all the characters get motorcycles. So that's what I want to be. So I'm gonna buy a motorcycle. And
What?
You're buying a
I should've
motorcycle?
done that.
yeah, I'm buying a motorcycle.
Are go-karts
All right.
in the vehicles list? Can I buy a go-kart?
Yeah, totally.
Go look in the vehicles list.
Yeah, thankfully the basic motorcycle is decently cheap, but yeah, but I'm also buying the deflecting upgrade for my cloak. I'm sure
Okay.
everyone's seen me use my cloak, and then a couple of grenades, a flash grenade, a muted grenade, and a cryo grenade. Grenades for every situation.
So does the
Okay.
deflecting upgrade on a cloak make it a +3 instead of a +2?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought the text just said +2, and I figured it was for other stuff. I didn't think of putting it on a deflecting item. You're so smart.
Or I know how the system
okay.
works, and yeah.
Oh, he's lying to me.
Ooh, it could be that.
Hold on. Wow, motorcycle. A motorcycle is 250 credits.
Yep.
I feel as though we need to adjust that.
I don't. I
But
think it's
we'll do
perfect.
that later.
Off-road buggy is also 250 credits.
Oh my gosh, I can afford that. Can I add an off-road buggy to my order, please?
Yeah, you guys haven't. I haven't
Yes.
said you're done yet, so go for it. Whatever you need to add, go for it.
Yes, I'm getting an off-road
Um,
buggy. Tad, you need to teach me to drive.
Okay,
That seems
so if
fair.
I get this right, apparently it is Leroy Akwasi.
Yes.
If I have butchered that name, I apologize. If you know how to say it correctly, please contact me and let me know, because I would actually like to pronounce it correctly. So yes.
I'm actually considering now a mini car. Because
Heck
that just
yeah!
sounds cute.
I mean, you guys can also buy stuff that could be useful for the settlement too. Don't forget.
They already have like
Well-
so much stuff.
They really don't.
I mean, after this purchase, Just Death is saving up for a full tank. Which will take him a while, but he
That would be
wants
so epic.
I mean, I meant like if you guys buy a car or pool your money, you could actually like get a couple small vehicles for that, especially because
You know
one of the
what?
trucks is dead.
You know what? The
You could get a
townspeople can pool
bus.
their money too.
They don't
but
have
no,
money.
They expect us. Yes, they do. Barty got their salaries. You
What is
said-
it?
They don't get as much paid as much as you guys.
Yeah.
What is a
we're in the-
gyrocopter?
You ever seen a helicopter?
Yeah.
One-man helicopter.
Oh, that's cool.
I realize I said you ever seen a helicopter, and most people have, but just in case. It's basically a one-man helicopter, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So yes. Are you guys done with your shopping?
Yes.
Yeah, Seth doesn't want a car. He doesn't know how to drive these things. He thinks they're highly overrated.
Okay.
You know what is delightful? After I spent the 750 credits that I just spent, I have exactly 222 left.
I have 105 credits remaining, which is exactly what I had before.
Okay then. Well then, you guys have gotten your stuff. So yes, you have the information now. What would you like to do? I'm handing it back over to you guys. Entertain. Test. Do whatever.
Wait, did we get
That
the
was a lot
specific
of
third
stuff.
information?
Yeah, the third information was the fact that there was a battleship to the north. I'll say it again in case, because you guys were shopping stuff. Northwest on the Hudson Bay, what was once Hudson Bay, which is northwest of where you guys are, a number of ships were seen docking and unloading a robotic army. These are rumors from travelers in the area who said that the army was gone by the time they went to double check, and satellite imagery doesn't show any signs of there ever being one. But it is at least important enough rumors from other people that haven't met each other that apparently saw this, that they added it into that.
Well, we have seen
And the fact that you mentioned there were robots nearby.
the area that's cloaked, is that between us and the Hudson Bay?
Yes,
It's in the same direction, right? Yeah.
it is in fact that way.
Yep. That concerns me.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think we're equipped to fight an army of robots.
No, but I think that we should investigate at the very least. We don't want that to be something that we just
Ignore.
find out later, yeah.
Yeah. I suppose we could try to, like, scout and, like, gather information rather than just, like, immediately try to defeat them and stuff.
I mean, I do like the idea of them being defeated, but...
I do too. If it's a whole army, I don't... I've almost died too many times already. I would like a little bit of a break from that, please.
As a reminder for you guys, if the robots are the same robots connected to that, they were attempting to get into DJ Hockey Ghouli's bunker for some reason, and that's been there for like 80 years.
Yeah.
So there is that.
I do think we should go back and check up on the bunker to see why they were trying to get into it, and also how he had power.
Oh, true. That's a great idea. Yeah.
Because he had running electric down there.
You could also talk to DJ to see if he has any information.
Tad, DJ's your roommate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he likes you.
Yeah.
He thinks you all three are his friends. Are you telling them you're not?
No.
No, but I'm
he was-
scary, so we
yeah,
can let
he
Tad
wasn't-
go
he
talk to
wasn't
him.
super happy with me after our meeting, and he likes Tad best. And also, I'm not very social, as we figured out last time with my terrible speech.
But you're perfect, Constance.
In every single way.
And that's the problem.
No, she's perfect in one very specific way, and it is infuriating.
Constance hates the fact that she's super hot. God, like, how inconvenient is that?
It's more obviously the characters won't know. It's more Uncanny Valley. It's literally too perfect, so she doesn't really look human anymore. Like perfect symmetry and just fucking.
Man, that'd be so weird if you didn't look human anymore, wouldn't it, just Seth?
God, that would be the worst if you didn't look like a human. Gosh. Imagine the whole place
Bro,
thinking you
okay.
just have a skin condition
You
when
know-
you're literally made of the void.
I'm sorry.
You know what?
That was just fun.
No,
that was too good of an opening to just not let go.
that was perfect. No, it's more coming from a previously human appearance to this. It's weird. Also, there are people after her, so looking a very specific way does not really help her hide from them.
But you guys go to talk to DJ?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go with Tad.
Thanks for coming with me.
We're all gonna go hang out in Tad's room.
Yeah.
All in
Slumber party.
this together.
It's not really a slumber party if we're not sleeping.
Okay.
Just Seth has no idea what a slumber party is, so he's just like, yeah, a slumber party.
It's a conscious
Okay.
party. Everyone gets to be conscious together.
Oh,
I thought that was just like hanging out or something.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Hanging out. We'll hang out. Hey, DJ Hockey Ghoulie, we're hanging out. What's going on, man?
Not much. Working on the thing that Constance and you guys wanted. I should have the long range thing ready for you guys to send to Delphi. I told people that I used the loudspeaker because apparently people still get freaked out when they see me.
Don't
keep
worry, I know how
checking.
that goes.
I don't think I have any pimples on, but I keep checking just in case.
No, you're beautiful. You look great.
Oh, thanks. You guys are pretty too. Well, I assume you guys are pretty. One of you wears a mask, so I'm gonna say you have inner beauty.
I appreciate that, DJ.
No problem. But yeah, getting that set up and getting the other projects set up, but they should be done. People are gonna send me a list of the stuff they want to buy.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, what's up? This wasn't his voice, but it is now.
I think it's close enough to his voice.
Hey.
Gotta go a little bit more surfer, dude.
That was kind of my intention originally, was like Canadian surfer. Don't know why.
Canadian surfer.
I know why, because I've been watching the Canadian comedy show.
I'll kick your ass.
So on who I can't think of it now. Anyway.
Hey, so we were wondering. So like the place that you were staying at before this was like underground and had like electricity and stuff. Where did the electricity come from?
Oh, I don't really remember. Like everything's kind of still weird. What I remember most is like going down there because everyone was like, "Oh, the bombs are coming! The bombs are coming!" And I was like, "Oh, this place looks like the bomb. That's a cool club." And I ran in there, and then the door locked, and then they yelled at me because I guess like it was a maximum capacity that it would automatically lock. So like one guy got locked outside or something. I don't really know. I didn't really get it. But then what were we talking about?
The power, power stuff.
Oh yeah, they had like some kind of special generator that they were testing, I guess, or that was like experimental and highly dangerous and don't touch it. Yeah, but
Did they say why not to touch it?
no, they didn't really tell me much. They kind of just yelled at me a lot. Though there was, I did make friends with a couple of them because some of them also like trading cards, and I had all my trading cards with me. So we'd battle sometimes on their breaks. I basically had to clean and do a lot of laundry for them though, because that was all I was good for according to them. But I really think they didn't like appreciate my music tastes. Yeah, and then a couple weeks after that, they all got like really bitey with each other, but none of them really bit me, which again was kind of weird. I was like, why am I not good enough to get bit? But then they were all just kind of sad and mopey, and well, you saw them. They were just kind of weird. And that one kept trying to like put computers in his body for some reason. I remember that one. That was Terrence. Terrence was an asshole.
I don't think we
Terrence
gotta
was
worry
the
about
one
Terrence anymore.
Yeah, he was the one we killed the other day, right?
Again.
Yeah. But he was weird because he was the weirdest one at first because like he didn't bite anyone, but he kept like poking himself with like tools. Not like tools you should poke yourself with. Like just socket wrenches he'd like poke himself occasionally and then all of a sudden come back and be like, back to work, like nothing weird happened.
It's kind of like Core Plus. Yeah.
Sure. Whatever that is.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that we are going to head back to that bunker place and see if there's any more, if there's a generator or something there that we can pick up.
Okay.
So.
Be careful, man. That place is lonely and sad.
Okay, well, we'll be sure to come back then.
Oh, can you pick up my records, though?
Yeah.
Thanks. Also, if you go in the storage room, can you get my trading cards? Those were worth, like, dollars back in the day. They're probably worth, like...
Credits now, yeah.
Dozens of dollars. What's a credit?
It's like $1, but it's on credit.
So, like a credit card?
Yeah, I like credit cards, yeah.
Cool.
Everyone has credit cards in the future.
Cool.
So, did they ever tell you why the generator was super dangerous?
Something about it used some kind of rating system. Ratings. Radicals. Radishes.
Radiation?
That's the word.
Oh, yeah, okay, like, yeah. Radical.
Yeah, it was like something called... It wasn't one of the first letters in like sororities and like fraternities. It was one of the later ones.
Like,
Nuclear radiation?
No, like you know how like you like some fraternities are like alpha, gamma, omega. It wasn't one of those first ones.
Like delta radiation.
I don't know, man. Sure.
Gamma, no.
It was apparently it was highly dangerous, and if at any point someone wasn't paying attention to the cooling system and the shielding, we could all die. But I was fine, so I don't know what they were talking about.
That's fair, yeah.
do we have radiation protection? Like, do
No.
we have like hazmat suits?
You can order some.
Ah, crumbs.
You haven't set your order in, I'm saying.
That,
You can order some, but they do not have any here, because this place is not meant to have radiation.
Yeah.
I do
How
like
much
that
are
idea.
hazmat suits?
You're not
I'm not really keen on going in there for an extended investigation without some protection from radiation, guys.
Daniel, can you check how much hazmat suits are?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up now.
Thank you, buddy.
Whenever
Sorry, I
it finishes
can't do
loading.
that quickly and easily with my setup.
Yeah.
I was going to try
So-
to, and then it decided to load.
He said it's like a Greek letter radiation?
Like gamma. Like,
No, he said it wasn't gamma.
well, so there's alpha, beta, and gamma's the most dangerous. There might be
Did you guys
others.
invent some other kind of radiation for Retroscape?
That wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, the War of Eden made weird stuff.
I mean,
That's all I'm saying.
I can literally create things in my brain. Like, who knows?
Yeah.
Let me say this. It's somewhere past Epsilon.
I don't know that alphabet.
That's all right. It's
Epsilon
further
is
down
only
the alphabet.
like the 5th letter in the Greek alphabet.
Zeta radiation.
Zeta waves.
I like it.
Wait, is that real? I can't remember.
I don't know. It sounds real. Well, it sounds like a real fantasy thing.
Well, I can't remember if that's a real thing or if that's like
Sounds like a real thing I made
people
up.
just say it's a real thing.
Right?
Is
I
it
don't know.
past
Anyway.
epsilon radiation or upsilon radiation?
I said
Because
what I
they're-
said.
Two different parts. Well, they're
I said what I
they're
said.
2 different letters.
Yeah, I know.
So
It's past the E one for sure.
Epsilon. Okay.
Yeah. DJ is not a smart man, and he has a lot of memory loss.
So
what he's telling you
radiation?
is that what he's telling you is it's not one of the two safe ones.
Yeah. Got
Safe ones.
Is it omega radiation?
Oh man, if I have to pay for a hazmat suit, it's gonna mess up my 222 credits.
I'll tell you right now, he's not gonna know right now.
Dang
yeah,
it.
So the chem
I
suit
can go
is-
through the whole Greek alphabet.
I mean, you can. He's just not gonna know.
lambda
So-
radiation.
How
the
many
chem suit is-
credits are hazmat suits?
It's 50.
Oh, 50,
I'll
that's
buy
not
one.
terrible. I will order
Yeah.
one, please.
I
sir.
will order a hazmat suit.
Hey, Daniel, is there any special rules about hazmat suits that people should be aware of?
So if an attack deals a wound to the target, the airtight elements of the hazmat suit is punctured, and it stops functioning as being airtight. But it can be repaired.
Yes.
What's its rating? I think it's less than my armor, but I just
Yeah,
wanna check.
it's 0.
Okay, cool. We can just wear it over our armor, right?
Yeah, if you're wearing light armor, you can just wear it over top.
Yep. Cool beans.
Though, double checking, Kate, what's its max dex and wisdom?
2 and 2.
Important to note for anyone that has higher than that normally.
Yep.
Hey Daniel, where can I find that in the book?
In the real book or the fake book?
The playtesting index.
I'm not sure, but I do know. It's in the operative equipment. But I am going to drop you personally a link.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's max 2 dex, max 2 wisdom, 1 inventory slot.
Boop.
Oy, that's the worst. I have a full inventory now, and then my armor rating goes down by 2.
Yeah,
Because
Yes, that's the one. Letterkenny. Thank you.
Letterkenny?
Yeah, it's a comedy show or comedy
Ew.
series.
Oh, I see.
Yes. I also see that the chat has started guessing radiation types.
Well,
I'm pretty sure one of those is a Ghostbusters reference, which I appreciate.
It seems like it was you who couldn't remember, and not necessarily just DJ. So I think they're trying to be helpful. I appreciate them.
Oh no, I have it. It's written down on this piece of paper.
Uh-huh.
I'm not showing it to you, though.
I want that to be the DJ saying that. Oh, I have it written down. I'm just not showing it to you.
Yeah, I have what it is. I picked that a while ago. You guys didn't go and explore it after the fight yet. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, well, I think then we're gonna. So we want to get our new stuff.
Yep.
From the Orbital Bombardment Mall, and then load up and head back to the bunker.
Yeah, you also may want to buy, if there's like repair kits for those things, just in case, because you guys have been attacked before. I don't know if there's repair kits for those things. I thought there was quick patches. I can't remember.
I'm not made of credits, Jake.
I'm just giving you a warning because I'm a kind narrator.
They can be.
You all decided to buy cars.
I didn't buy a car.
Hey, I could have gotten a free go-kart, but somebody crashed the last one.
Listen, it was really cool. I jumped it over a
I
person.
know, it was super
and-
cool. It was very, very cool. I'm good with what we got.
Agreed.
All right. You send everything off. The supply drop will take about 2 days, which it drops in those. It drops, and you have your supplies that you outfit yourself with, which you now have a motorcycle and a mini car.
Yeah, and an off-road buggy.
Oh, I did not buy a mini car.
Oh, okay.
Aw, shame.
Off-road buggy and motorcycle.
Okay.
Yeah, which I figure, we've been taking the truck on most of our missions, so I figure we'll just put
Yeah.
those in the truck.
Or we could take those on our mission and not endanger another truck.
We could.
I will say, if you're planning on taking a bunch of supplies back, though, your motorcycle and buggy aren't going to hold a whole lot.
Yeah.
How many people does the buggy hold, anyways?
I believe it's
Slash the motorcycle.
The motorcycle's just me. The buggy is 3 passengers. So 1 pilot,
Oh,
2
okay.
passengers. It's like a little Jeep.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love
it is a
Jeeps.
small little thing.
Yeah.
I love it. It is mine.
It's like if you take a Volkswagen Beetle, but it was only the wire frame with some big tires.
I just really love the image of them dropping this from the sky.
I feel like it would come like flat packed in like an IKEA box. And you
To
have to,
build
like-
your own buggy.
Yeah, it's just made out of like like Connect style, like little plastic tubes.
And the instructions are just vague pictograms.
It's okay, Constance. I can't read, so everything's a vague pictogram to me.
Joke's on you, I can't read.
I'm used to figuring it out on my own anyway. Woo, gosh.
Alright, so you guys are suited up.
All
I'm
right,
Yes.
19 and I never fucking learned how to read.
cool. Let's go.
Hi, my
Okay.
name's Jessa.
What vehicles are you taking, and what personnel are you taking?
I mean, it still could be dangerous, right? We should probably just go. It should probably just be us.
See,
Well, plus we didn't buy hazmat suits for everyone else, just us.
yeah. So I would recommend that we take DJ Hockey Ghoulie just to hang out in the buggy, in case we
Sure.
need his expertise. Plus, I'm less worried about him being overly exposed to gamma radiation or whatever radiation is out there.
That's fair.
Did we ever test to see if DJ is actually radioactive now?
I think the doctor said that he had been exposed to like extreme levels of radiation, but he was safe to be around.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the doctor, because the doctor checked him out with all that stuff. Pretty sure I'm not just making up a memory.
No, that is actually what happened, yeah.
Cool, yay!
Say, I don't know. I didn't rewatch that episode today.
It's like, yeah, you're not wrong. That is actually what happened, yes.
Woohoo! I remember things every once in a while. Yeah, so let's just go, the 4 of us, on an adventure. Party.
Well,
already
we
checked
should-
all
we
our
should-
God.
We should probably ask DJ if he wants to go instead of just assuming he wants to go.
I just come into our room, like, hey, DJ, we're going back to your home. You want to come with us?
Are the robots still there?
We're not really sure. We probably. We need you to just watch the truck while we go inside.
But what if the robots attack?
I mean, I don't know. You're already dead. Is it?
I am?
Oh,
Well, but like,
this game. That is this game. This is just Tad and Constance just constantly fucking putting their foots in their mouths.
Yeah, Jesseth is watching this conversation like, oh, at least they don't just insult me. It's apparently, their other friends too.
I'm dead.
DJ,
No.
DJ, you're not dead. You're not dead. You're right here. You play songs on the radio. A dead person couldn't do that.
Am I a ghost?
Oh, see, like, I can touch you and I poke his nose.
Are
And
you
I-
a ghost?
No, I'm a child of the void.
I don't know what that means.
I'm not a ghost.
Okay.
And Tad can touch you and he's not a ghost.
Just
Okay.
an idiot.
You're very much alive in your own
Okay.
special way.
Okay.
And yes, you are very much alive.
Okay.
We're gonna go get your cards for you, though, so you can have your trading cards back.
Oh,
And your
thanks,
records.
man. Thanks.
Tad and Constance need sensitivity training. That's what this is.
He gives just Seth a hug.
Just Seth hugs him back. He's never had a hug before.
Yeah.
But
Thanks, man.
does
I'm
it?
so, you're pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're pretty awesome too.
Cool. He walks off.
Just
He's so
looks
good at that.
just looks at Tad. Are you capable of talking to people without insulting them? Or does that just come naturally to you?
What? No, I'm not.
Because you imply I'm a monster like every other conversation. You walk up to people and be like, "Pfft, you're dead anyways."
I don't. Do I sound like that? I'm sorry.
I was just curious.
I didn't. I just wanted. He is dead, right? Like.
Yeah, but you don't just tell people that,
think it's
especially
more-
when they don't know it.
I think it's more the opposite. I mean, he can't die.
Oh, so he's undead.
No.
Whether he's
Immortal?
technically alive or dead is not the point.
Oh god.
But I mean,
And obviously ghouls can die because we just killed like 25 of them. Did you forget that?
Yeah, well, good point.
yeah, all right. Should I apologize?
Yes,
Okay.
but don't imply that he's dead again, or undead, or anything that could be considered racially insensitive.
He just walks up. Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, DJ. Hey.
What's up?
I want to apologize for what I said earlier.
What'd you say earlier?
You know, I was a mistake, and I thought that you weren't part of the living race anymore, and which was really silly of me. So, yeah, I want to apologize. Yeah. Don't worry about it. We're cool. I'll get you a cheesecake later, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Walks off again. Damn it, Greg! Shut up.
Okay.
Don't guess the ending.
too much.
Don't guess the ending that soon.
Greg knows too much.
Greg's one of our fans who's been reading too much. He knows my writing too well.
So are we gonna go to this irradiated place, or are we just gonna...
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go.
I guess it's just us.
us
We're
three.
gonna just keep making our friend cry.
Internally, just Seth is like, it's different when you make me cry, but if you make him cry, it makes me feel bad too, and I don't know why.
So, what are you guys taking with you?
Chem suits.
Okay. I meant vehicle-wise, I should say. Sorry.
No.
So I figure I do want to take one of the main trucks. And then I figure we'll just load up our new buggy and motorcycle inside.
I want to try and drive my buggy.
Oh.
We know where we're going. It's not terrible terrain. I want to try and learn.
Yeah.
I want to try and drive my buggy.
For me, I think my main thing is that, like, I actually really like that idea, because with the buggy, if the truck breaks down, that we have enough room on the buggy for people, and if the buggy breaks down, then we have enough room on the truck for people. And if the truck is attacked, a la Mad Max style, then I can just like jump out on my motorcycle and be super cool and buzz off.
Is Tad now just hoping people bully and attack him?
Now?
Now? Well, I mean,
His whole life?
Even more so now that he's lived through it.
I mean...
Wait, is that why Tad says insensitive things to people? He's just hoping somebody throws a punch?
I think you've figured out the secret.
Tad was the big bad evil guy all along.
I'm the Anatomics Revenant.
Oh, God. Okay, anyway. So you guys are taking truck and what other vehicles, just so I know? I'm sorry.
The buggy.
Truck, buggy, motorcycle.
Okay, who's driving what?
I drive the truck.
I am driving the buggy.
Okay.
I think
I'm in the truck.
Okay, the motorcycle's in the truck
motorcycle's
too.
in the truck.
Wonderful. Then, let me go ahead and move you guys. That is this one. Had to remember the map. Yes. So, you guys get to the area, which that map is apparently gone.
What?
I don't know. It's not on my Roll20 anymore. I don't know. I don't think I deleted that one.
Is it letting you scroll to the side?
Yep. But you know what? That's okay. I wasn't planning on something happening yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and do something else. Hang on. You guys get there. I assume who would like to roll? I assume you guys are going to do a lookout. So who wants to look out?
I'll look out since they're driving.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me wisdom observation.
Cool.
I'm driving very carefully behind the truck because I've never driven before.
That's 2 12s and a 7.
2 12s and a 7. Yeah, you have a pretty good eye out as you're checking things out. You're giving a quick scan and whatnot. Nothing is immediately in your vicinity, though you do see that the bunker door appears to have been ripped off. And you see what looks like the remains of some of those ghouls swarm. Who have they were not killed from the ghoul, you can tell. Because some of them have different holes in them, like arrow holes. Some have broken off pieces of bolts in them. So yes.
So someone else was here.
At some point, it appears.
And
At least.
it's
If
not
they're
just
not still here.
Terrence coming out?
I think he just said that they clearly were not just killed by Terrence.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Yes. Something else has definitely been here. Give me just a second, and I can get you guys. Nope, I need this. I made this really quickly. The boop. Cool. And then you guys are over here, so I need to copy you. Ah, I did it. I figured it out.
Did it.
I did it, yeah. Figured it out.
Whoop, whoop.
That color won't show up. Green on green doesn't work.
Who'da thunk?
There you go. There is the door has been ripped off, like I said. There is still the hole that leads down. But you can actually, the door's not even here. It looks like it's been drug off.
Wow.
This is where you guys are, though. What would you like to do as you pull up?
I would like to notate that before we left, Just Seth powered one of his heal ups into his injector system.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Does it? Can we tell which direction the door was? Like, was it dragged off, or is it just like, is it nearby?
Roll me intellect observation, I'll say. It's not in the immediate vicinity, so you might be able to figure out where it went to. I'll say your target number for this is going to be... Target number is going to be 8.
Succeed.
Upon. Oh, nice.
How many successes did you get?
2.
2? Okay. Because it might get more information. So, it's not nearby. You can tell that for sure with Seth kind of looking around and you checking. It looks like it's been cut off the hinges that were there. You can actually see it, the stone looks like it's been melted slightly where the hinges were. And it has been drug away and at some point lifted up and carried off northward. And kind of eventually looks like it curves off around a hill to the northwestern area.
Wow.
Upon arriving, Constance would like to start getting into her chem suit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else
Yeah,
getting in there too?
we can wear our chem suits over, like our.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But as a
and-
reminder,
Heavy armor.
Yeah. yeah, and as a reminder, you take the lowest of the dexterity and wisdom maximum of any armor that's stacked.
Okay.
First-
How does that work with me releasing my pressure jacket?
I'll say you can still reach in and undo it,
Okay.
but anything that like might come out of you, like your spit. If you have, I don't remember. Do you have spit? I can't remember.
No, I'm spit.
No. So
I
if
just
you
have a
had,
radioactive tongue ring.
so your tongue would not be able to go through.
Probably
because
not my tentacles then either.
Yeah. Unless. Oof.
What about
What?
my horns?
That's interesting, yeah.
Yeah, a Sid might have a problem with hazmat suits.
Also, just Seth isn't even sure he can get radiation poisoning because he's not a human.
Yeah.
I'll say just Seth can be poisoned, and he knows that, so radiation will still affect him.
Okay.
That way, he doesn't kill himself doing something dumb.
Well,
If you choose to do that now, that's up to you. But yeah, he's going to be kind of limited with his ascent powers inside that suit.
he can make no attacks now because those are all of his attacks.
That is something we will have to look into. Figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
Ascent might have to have like a specially designed Kim suit, actually.
Yeah, I just made that note.
Yep. Adaptable. So yes, is everyone in their Kim suits?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna park the car and park the truck
At-
and go up nearby.
But before we continue, as a reminder, you did have extra guns than you needed. If you wanted to take a gun with you from the supply, because you would have tried on the Kim suit and knew already.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a gun.
Okay, are you taking an assault rifle or a pistol?
I don't know the damage output of either of those, so give me a sec while I look that up.
I was gonna say, just tell me which one Seth would keep, and
Probably
go from
the
there.
bigger one.
The thing is, just Seth isn't a big person, so he probably would use the smaller one.
Okay.
Constance will have her heavy pistol out and ready.
Yep.
And I'll have my suitcase.
Okay. Who's taking the lead?
Constance will take the lead.
Okie dokie. You guys go down into the depths of the underground area.
Into the depths.
Bum, bum, bum. As soon as it lets me move you. There we go.
There it goes.
Oh, this looks familiar.
I worked real hard on it and everything.
It's just nope, never mind. I was gonna say it was just us first time coming down here, but we asked just Seth to help carry his stuff, so
Yeah, and then instead just Seth had to grab him and run.
yeah. That darn Terrence just couldn't leave us be.
Well, that was also the ghouls.
The whole horde of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whole horde.
Terrence and all of his buddies.
Okay, hang on.
Are you here to steal a french fry? You were here to steal a french fry? Here. Cat.
There we
Hop
go.
out and take it and go.
Okay, so the door that was there once is now missing.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Do I have a pocket pistol or a heavy pistol? Because I'm not seeing
Heavy
just
pistol.
pistol. Okay,
heavy
heavy
pistol,
pistol. Got it.
So yeah. You guys are... The doors are... actually, the doors are missing too. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
No doors.
Yeah, the vault door that once was there is gone. Like, they have been taken off, it appears.
Interesting.
Go ahead and set yourself up in whatever order you want to be in.
Yep, I'll be in the back.
Okay.
Oh, wait, cat, stop trying to steal my french fries. Get down.
So yes, when you guys walk in, it appears that this place has been ransacked. Most of the furniture is actually all the furniture is gone. It looks like.
Uh-oh.
You do
like
see
that.
the remains of what looks like on the ground is what looked like it was DJ stuff has been like thrown onto the ground.
Oh no. I guess they didn't like the music station either.
I'm gonna run over to it and start looking through it to see if I can find anything salvageable.
Sure, roll me we'll say intelligence or wisdom observation.
Okay. Going for that intelligence.
Target number for this will be 7.
Oof, 1 success.
You find a lot of the records appear to be broken in half from the throw. There looks like there's maybe 3 that aren't broken. The machine itself looks like it's been crushed and left behind. Like it was basically crushed, ripped open, and anything that would have been useful maybe has been pulled out. The rest was kind of just left behind because it was just junky pieces of metal that probably couldn't even really be recycled, you think?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to take the 3 albums that I have and run them back up to the truck real quick.
Yeah, easy enough.
While he's doing that, Constance will pull the flashlight out of her stuff and tentatively look down the stairs.
Oh, those aren't stairs, it's just the hallway.
Oh, the hallway. I don't know, I assumed it was just stairs down into a cellar for some reason. I don't know.
Nope. It is just, looks like a storage room or a room of some sort that was here. It looks like there's a lot of dust marks and skid marks that look like they once had objects, though most of them look like they're gone now.
Just everything's gone.
There's bits of junk and paper in there and like piles of trash, but you'd need to like really look through it.
Yeah.
If you're going in there.
Can
it's clear.
What?
Can I look back in the storeroom for the trading cards?
Sure. Go roll me wisdom observation if you want.
All right, my max wisdom right now is 2, correct?
So that's only for your defense, not for
Or my
everything
defense.
else. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I got a 10, a 8, and a 6.
Okay, that's actually 3 successes. You're able to find a binder of what looks like it was thrown against a wall, but most of the cards are still in the binder. There's only a handful that look like they came out. You have never even seen these things before. They have brightly colored monsters. They have lots of colorful pictures, lots of just weird stuff that is kind of odd to you, just Seth. But they're very pretty.
He's gonna pick up any he can find that are scattered different places and just put them in his inventory.
With the 3 successes, I'll say you're actually able to find all the cards as far as you're aware. But everything in here kind of looks like it's been... Anything in here looks like it was taken out of use. Stuff that's left behind are things like there's blankets left behind, mattresses. Anything metal appears to be gone, though.
Does this place seem to still be generating power, or is it?
Yeah, the lights are all still on.
So we need to locate the power source.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he say it was in the storeroom?
I thought so.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Are there any other... Can I find any other doorways or stairways or...
Roll me wisdom observation.
I think my observation is 3.
Tell me what your highest one showing is.
Okay.
I will say before you do that, does anyone want to help her?
I'll help her if I'm done looking for cards.
Sure. I'll give you advantage then.
Okay. My highest is an 11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
You are actually able to find a section of wall that the mortar seems to have... It looks like it's just like fallen apart over time. There's even like little bits of it on the ground. You're pretty sure this wall is meant to move.
Yeah.
Over here. Oh, it's not going to let me. Hang on. This wall over here is meant to move.
Oh. Okay. Hey, just Seth, you want to help me push over here?
Yeah, I'll try to move the wall. I don't know if it's really punching as much as it is attempting to slide it.
Yeah, I said push, not punch.
Oh, I thought you said punch. I was like,
I was
If
even
you
more
want.
confused. I was even more confused because you actually said, "Yeah, I can help you push the wall." I don't know why you want me to punch it. What? Roll me brawn athletics, and I'll say you can have advantage. Whoever wants to roll it.
Just Seth.
I'll roll that. That gives me
That's a broad of
5d12s.
I hurt my hand on my nondescript soda bottle brand.
So I got an 11, a 10, a 5, a 6, and a 1.
Nice.
Okay, 11 and 10. That's enough. You kind of dig your fingers in and are able to pry open this doorway.
Mm-hmm.
It opens up, and you all hear a very loud humming noise.
Oh wow.
When you see very loud,
Do you ever like hear like that terrifying moment when you think a bunch of bees are coming at you?
no. Is
Alright,
it like
well,
standing next to a helicopter?
it's more like there's millions upon millions of bees buzzing in your ear.
Oh man, cool.
That's so cool. Probably super duper dangerous, but so cool.
Yeah,
Do
so
we
you
have
guys...
anything that measures radiation with us?
Nope.
If I take off my suit,
We'll find out just how radioactive it is.
I'm just concerned about bringing it back if we're the only ones with hazmat suits.
I don't think we should try to bring this back. I don't think we should try to deactivate and move and reactivate this thing. I think it's worth like looking into what it is and how it's working, but I don't think we should be trying to like. I don't think that moving it should be our first goal here.
So what you guys see is there is 2 large machines with computer monitors set up and keyboards that are blasting some kind of blue, very faint energy. And there is just this kind of almost a rounded cube floating inside. And I have a fear of bees. That's why. I saw the comment that Craig left, but yeah.
Do I feel like it would be a bad idea to come in contact with this blue stuff?
Yes.
Tell me what history you have that would allow me to answer that.
But just base survival instincts.
If you ever step towards it, I'm grabbing you.
I mean, should you touch an open power line?
No.
Just Seth doesn't know. He's never seen an open power line.
Then it's really pretty, Just Seth. Go give it a hug.
No. I will. Constance will grab your arm. Just be like, don't get close to that.
Oh man, I just really wanted that little cube in the middle.
It's not little, by the way. It's about as tall as you.
That's little.
I know. Hey,
little.
Dad.
Yeah.
You're good with computers. There's some monitors. Do you think you can maybe download what information this thing has on it?
I think I can try. It's a little cryptic looking, but let me look at it.
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll me intellect and computers, and guess what we're about to test out, buddy?
Security scores.
Yeah, we are.
Ooh, scary.
Hacking.
Okay.
So
This is the stream. This is brand new.
this is we're testing out some fun hacking things that Daniel's been playing around with, and I finally have decided to pull in. So, I'm gonna give you a couple options here.
Okay.
You can just try and get basic information out of it. You can attempt to get some more sensitive material by hacking past and possibly finding controls that would allow you to actually manipulate this thing. Or you can attempt to go for broke and actually hack the entire system so you can to actually control it yourself.
Yeah, so step one, I want to figure out kind of what system I'm dealing with.
Okay.
So I think just,
A basic one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So your target number for this is going to be 8.
Okay. I rolled a 20. And 2 more successes.
Okay.
God damn, Dad.
This is my skill set. Not
luckily,
talking to people.
Luckily, you only need 1 success to get the basic thing up, but you are able to activate the computer safely without anything going off, and you can kind of see a couple different menus, it appears. Some look like daily logs. Some you see there's a little flashing sign next to one that says system maintenance required. You also see system logs and a few other odds and ends of things like that.
Yeah, I want to go into the system logs and see if I can figure out what those are. What this thing is doing.
Okay. You are gonna roll me another intellect computer roll. This one, the target number is going to be 8, but you are gonna need 2 successes.
Oh, cool. A 12 and a 9. Got it.
Nice.
Okay.
That was cool.
You're able to open up the system log and kind of see what has been done. Nothing has been done to this system in over 80 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The last update to the system, it appears, was done by someone named Terrence Flanagan. And it was just a it was set into kind of a sleep mode, so a low power mode.
For 80 years, okay.
Yeah, and it's been going for the last 80 years without any major issues. I mean, it's still running.
Yeah.
Though it does list like when tests should occur, like when the protective sheeting should be tested and replaced to make sure radiation poisoning doesn't happen and things like that. It looks like it was actually scheduled for basically once a week. The plane was going to be swapped out and put into a storage, a clean room to decontaminate. But that didn't happen.
All right. Sorry this is taking me a minute, guys. It looks like I have 4,000 different Windows Update reminders to go through.
While he's doing that, I want to keep looking for other like secret rooms or stuff. I don't feel like this is enough room for all the people that were supposedly planning on living here.
Well, I will say, did DJ ever tell you how many people actually were living down here?
No, but we saw a lot of ghouls.
Sure. Yes?
Just Seth wants to pull up all of these rugs that are all over the floor and see what's under them.
Sure. Constance, you're gonna keep looking around?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me wisdom observation. Tad, what are you doing? As just Seth is pulling up these carpets.
Well, now that I know the history of it, I now want to figure out what it is.
You're over here.
Yeah, I am. And if there's a way to safely shut down the system, but I think I need to know what this thing is first to do that.
Yes. So that it looks like there's a little thing called project information.
Oh.
Though it is listed as what's the word for personnel? Select personnel only.
Restricted.
Yeah, it's restricted access. It looks like you either need the correct password, key card, or you can try and hack it.
Huh.
So on my wisdom observation, I got a 16, an 11, a 5, and a 1.
As you see just as pulling up carpets, you kind of notice that there is kind of indents, it looks like, where some of the carpets overlay more. Like maybe someone wanted to not trip as much. And with that, you see... Oh, hang on. I need to be on this layer. So you're just shoving all these over here.
Oh, they're beautiful rugs piled up in a corner.
Well, that's why I assumed that they were doing.
I mean, we could always bring the rugs back.
We totally can.
Not wrong.
Might even be appreciated.
Some
Maybe.
radiation rugs.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe we should... I wasn't even thinking about that. I'm just like, they're pretty. Oh, look at that. Are those trapdoors?
They appeared to be panels that have been ripped up at some point, or they were kind of grates, but they've just rusted and bent over time from wear and tear. But you see the grates are still there. The carpet was kind of covering it. So there are grates that are there. Underneath is power lines running along, and some of them are kind of eroded a little bit, where you can actually see some of the blue color is leaking just a little bit out.
Ah.
So yeah.
So that's how everyone was exposed so much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But they're not like areas we can travel down into, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk
But-
back. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, just Constance, what you also find out with your investigation while you're checking around, all of the walls appear to have bunk beds built into them
Oh, okay.
that you kind of fold out and down. This place was built for compactness,
Yeah.
but when you kind of pull them all down and open them, you can see there's quite a few people lived here at some point,
Yeah.
in very cramped conditions.
Oh.
Though from what you can tell, it sounded like they wanted to.
Oh yeah, everyone wants to in the beginning. Then when you're stuck in a tiny space with several other people for an extended period of time, if the radiation hadn't gotten them, you know.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Just want.
Too relatable. Too relatable. We're all
Just want-
ghouls.
Oh wait, it's not on that map layer. That's why.
I was like, are all of these moving purposefully?
No, I was trying to get
The
this
bunker
little.
is transforming.
I was trying to get the blue because it was to show off that like things were leaking out of some of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely not taking these rugs back. They were sitting directly on top of radiation.
Yeah, bad plan. Bad plan. I don't think we should really take anything back except maybe DJ's cards, but we should probably make sure to like see if we can like decontaminate them or something.
Well, I mean, they were in the other room, so maybe they're not too contaminated.
So we're all the ghouls.
But yeah, but I thought
DJ
he
did
locked
say-
them in there.
Yeah, DJ said he
Yeah.
put them in there because they were
Yeah.
they were bumming them out.
Yeah, I would be pretty bummed too, DJ.
Here you go, guys. You go in the no-no room because you can't behave.
So yeah, that's
Hey guys, so this thing wants a key card or a password, and I think I might be able to hack into it, but I'm not entirely sure. It'd be easier if we found like a key card.
Can I look around for one of those?
sure. Roll a wisdom observation.
I feel like we've found everything we're gonna find here. Maybe Terrence had it.
Yeah.
I mean, who was the last person to work on the system?
But we don't know that there was only one.
True.
Stop attacking me.
I got a 12, a 10, and a 17.
As you're looking through, like you're kind of double checking, you're like ripping up the carpets again, double checking. You see that there is like papers and things stuck between the like stuck under some of the carpets, and you're kind of pulling them off, and you realize they're stuck because there's dried blood on them
Hmm.
Ew.
and kind of on the floor, and you realize the carpets might have been put there to cover up the blood because maybe DJ didn't like seeing it all the time. Or tripping on the weird grating system underneath his feet.
Oh yeah, he did say they were biting each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's gross.
because well, someone turned first. They didn't all turn at the same time. But yeah, you notice that there's some bits of paper and whatnot. You get about 4 or 5 pieces of paper, and then you get one little card, though it is caked in blood.
I just take that over and hand it all to Tad.
Ah. Great. Okay.
There's the card you wanted, I think.
Constance will snatch it from him and work on cleaning it off.
Oh, thanks.
Mhm.
I don't like that stuff either.
Yeah.
You can get it more or less clean. It's sticky,
Yeah.
but it seems to be clean enough.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna take it and then see if I can. Is there a password, an access code on it, or a scanner?
Nope. It is. There's actually not even a name on it. It is just a magnet strip on it.
Perfect. I'm gonna try and use that.
Okay. Roll me intellect and computers with advantage.
Alright, we're hacking the system. Hacking the system.
Your target number for this is going to be 12.
Oof. Could have had the system better. Got 1 success.
Okay. You're able to get it open. However, you see that the system... Something's wrong when you swipe the card as you're going. Like, the screen kind of flashes weird. But it does open. Real quick, roll me a wisdom observation, Tad. Your target number for this is going to be 8.
I see you've chosen my good skill.
Well, something's happening.
Haha, a 12.
Nice.
How many successes with 8?
112.
Okay, let's make it sure. You still got 1 6. Yeah, you're able to kind of get... Being Depot, you're able to kind of get a good chunk reading through this. You watch, though, as some of the stuff is starting to delete itself and rewrite itself.
Uh-oh.
Does the rewriting appear different? Is it gibberish? Is it like creating a different storyline?
Yes, it is creating a different storyline, actually.
So what's scary is that this may have already happened once in the past.
Yeah, it's like, is it telling you, is it changing it to the correct story, or is it hiding the correct story from you?
Yeah, everything is circumspect right now.
The things you're reading through, as you kind of quickly scan, I'm going to say you can roll me... You noticed that, so I'm going to let you do one more roll to try and get as much information as possible.
Okay.
What do you think that roll should be? I'll let you use intellect, but I'm curious what skill you want to try and use for this.
While you're thinking about that, just know we know we're over time, guys. Hang in there with us.
Yeah, I would go with knowledge, probably.
Go for it.
In my brain, I'm just like, computer for everything. Everything is computer. But no. 12, 9, 3, and 2.
All right, that's 2 successes. So the information that you see that was there previously is talking about this system as far as you can tell. It is the project. The project is known as Project Theta. It is meant to work on experimental radiation discovered in the year 2170, I believe, because it's about 10 years before the War of Eden.
Oh.
I can't remember the timeline, but it was discovered basically 10 years before the War of Eden took place, but this project is meant to be a kind of a last-ditch effort in case the war happens. So that the study of theta radiation can be used to empower cities. Theta radiation, yes. It's going to be used to empower cities tenfold. One generator like this is believed, when it's fully active, going to be able to power an entire country by itself.
Wow.
In sleep mode, it can probably... From what you're reading, it could probably power Delphi in sleep mode.
Oh.
It's just giving us some lights.
Yes, it is also incredibly dangerous. However, as you're reading that and kind of getting that information, you see that the program or whatever's rewriting this is going faster than you're able to read, and is past you, and you're kind of double checking over, where it's saying that this project was a study of radiation that was a failed attempt and shall be shut down very shortly, and any personnel still within the facility should leave promptly.
Huh.
And then it kind of lists some weird propaganda where it's saying names that don't match up at all. Like, it's names from all over the world. Like, it's trying to throw off any... If someone found this suddenly, it wouldn't go blow back on anyone.
Can I ping it to see if it's connected to the internet in some way?
I'll say with the roles you've gotten, you can tell it's not connected to any internet network system.
Okay, so it's self-contained. Okay.
Yeah, it is self-contained. But also with what you had, you don't think that this computer system is set up to do that. This system was set up to basically, like, from what you read, the system was set up to specifically keep track of everything about this machine and the logs and try and log everything. If it had this backup system in place to, like, cover its tracks, that would take up valuable memory space.
Yeah.
So it's kind of odd to you that that happened.
Okay.
Intriguing.
You also see that the flashing system light of check systems is no longer blinking.
It's been refreshed. Okay. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember that part where it said we need to get out really quickly?
It said personnel should promptly leave because the project is over and shouldn't be worried about.
Hey, guys, I think we got ourselves a possible infinite power source here, but I also think it's got some real problems.
Well, I know that I, for one, know nothing about power sources or how to utilize it. So, whoever came and cleaned this place out, obviously, well, maybe, hopefully, didn't find this. They didn't take it with them.
Yeah.
So.
Better stop. You better
right?
stop.
I'm trying to. We should probably close it back up and see if we can conceal the door again.
I agree. I think we need to lock this back up and come back later when we can.
Yeah.
Hey, just Seth.
Yeah.
Roll me wisdom observation.
Yep.
No.
Oh
We're
man.
gonna start next week with the combat.
9, 9, 8.
Nice.
That little cube's spinning faster.
Oh no.
Guys, I really do. I do think we should not be here anymore.
Faster.
Why? Does it seem dangerous?
Yes.
Just imagine like Tad standing in front of the cube, not noticing.
It's starting to no longer float in stasis. It's now violently shaking.
Yeah, let's leave. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we can take the time to hide the door. Let's just go.
Can I shut down the system? Do I think I can do that?
You can certainly try.
I want to try.
Tad, no. Tad, we need to go. Tad, we need to leave.
You each get to make one decision.
I'm gonna try and shut down the system.
Okay. You know what? How about this? Everyone roll initiative real quick.
Oh.
Oh God.
I don't like this.
13.
8.
I don't like this. 19.
All right. Well, you get to go first, Constance. What do you want to do?
I am going to back away towards the door to like the bottom of the stairs the whole time being like, Tad, I don't think we have time for that. Tad, come on, get out of there.
Are you ending your turn there?
Yes.
So you are choosing to end your turn there.
Yes.
To be clear.
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Just Seth, you're next.
Mm,
Damn it, why does
Tad,
the chat keep getting my jokes before I get to use them?
Tad, I also really think we should leave.
Cookie, no.
I think I can get this though. I've had access.
No more talkie. What's your action?
He's gonna move back here next to Constance.
You are choosing to stand there and wait there.
I would like to use my maneuver to enter my dimensional hidey hole.
Is it a maneuver to do that?
I believe so.
You have to tell me. You're the one that has it.
I'm looking at it. Yes.
I thought it was an action maneuver. That's why I wasn't sure.
Action plus maneuver. Yes.
So if you do it, you won't be back there. You'll be where you were.
Which was here.
Yeah, roughly. Nah, you were not. You were over here, man.
Or where?
You were by the door.
I had just did all of this stuff in the middle. How was I by the door?
Constance was right by the
Constance,
door. I
then
think
you were there.
Jesseth was a little bit further back, yeah.
Right there.
I was like right between the grates.
It's fine. Are you using your action maneuver to do that? Listen,
no, I'm
you
gonna.
two want to run. You gotta tell me if you're running or not.
I'm gonna stand by Constance because I can't be in the middle here if everything collapses because I won't be able to come out of my hidey hole.
Okay, you guys are staying
so
there.
I'm just gonna stand there, in the stairwell.
Yep.
All right.
TPK right here, guys.
Dad, you're up.
I'm gonna try and turn off the system in a safe, wonderful manner.
Okay. Are you using the card?
No, actually, I don't trust that card at the moment.
Okay. Roll me intellect computer. Your target number is 12.
I got a 20 and a 17.
Oh my god.
Before we continue, I will say we did technically enter combat in case you want to
do rerolls.
Use. I mean, I'm not saying more successes isn't a bad idea.
I'm gonna use my momentum for a reroll for another 12. So that's 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay.
Honestly,
you're able to shut this down.
Honestly, I feel like if this thing exploded, it wouldn't matter how far away we were able to run, honestly.
Oh.
There's no
Tad,
doors anymore. It's not like it's sealed.
You're in hazmat suits, and it'd be like a cannon. Ted, you have a choice now. You can permanently shut it off, which will cause this project to no longer exist ever.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can choose to temporarily shut it off and put it into a standby mode. But that means that you'll have access to it later, as will anyone else that comes across it.
Yep. I am definitely.
What would you like to do?
Standby mode.
Okie dokie.
Oh God!
You be quiet. You two had your chances. You had your chances.
Low wisdom, high intellect.
So, it slowly turns into this pale kind of green color.
Oh, nice. It's cool that you have that effect. I like that.
Yeah, you can tint tokens, I learned.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's fun.
As well as you watch as the little leaks disappear. The lights do go out.
Yeah.
The only glow is now the green glow as the little cube just slowly spins and floats.
And my flashlight.
Well, and your flashlight.
Yeah.
We're safe, guys. Constance has a flashlight.
I walk back around the corner. Hey guys, I think we're gonna live.
Hey Ted, roll me wisdom observation.
Yeah. 2.
Oh god.
I got a 2.
Roll it again just because. I don't want this moment to.
7.
All right, I'll give it to you. You had I was like, I don't want to ruin your cool moment you had. As you poke around and you say that, and you guys try to take a breath. Ted, you see behind them, the light kind of is broken up, and you hear, or you see 2 robots pointing crossbows at him from behind.
Boy.
Oh fuck!
And that's where we're gonna end the game.
Oh god.
That seems appropriate.
Oh no. I don't like that.
Da 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 da.
Da.
Well, there goes my plan of coercing Tad into trapping the door with a grenade.
Well,
Okay.
hey, at least we got the
Alright.
thing, right? We can have the future power source.
I like reading the chat because if I don't read it, sometimes they guess what's about to happen.
So, question.
Yes.
Mechanically, you said we went into combat. We all took a turn, which would have... So, would our momentum be at one higher than our starting
You would have one
momentum?
higher momentum, technically, yes.
I'm gonna note that for the next combat, because I need all the momentum I can get ever.
Does just Seth's momentum say 7?
Oh, that's not my momentum.
What is that?
Defense.
Oh, that's my defense.
Oh, can you swap the defense to red and momentum to blue?
Oh yeah, I've got to change mine now, because my
I don't know
defense
how
went
to do
down.
that.
Didn't you do that before?
My moment. There we go. I got it.
Okay.
I never put my momentum up there because I never remember to update it on my icon.
So I updated my defense, but it's not accurate to the chem suit.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's not active to the chem suit for me either.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
you
I
guys
just
can-
need to remember to subtract 2
Yeah.
from my defense because the
That's fine.
stupid max wisdom limitations.
Although now since the radiation generator is turned off, maybe we won't get irradiated.
Maybe. Who wants a
What?
test?
Hey, real quick, what's just Seth's momentum starting normally?
3?
Okay, so you're at 4 then.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it was in there that for the next combat, so we didn't forget.
Yeah, I have it marked down on my sheet. I just don't. I don't
know.
update it on Roll20 because I don't remember to.
Well, I put it there for now, mostly just for myself.
Fair enough.
Yep. That way I don't forget for next time. So,
Yeah, Brandon, you'll be very proud of Tad. Tad was amazing today.
Well, okay. Yeah, the first 15 minutes I think it's worth tadness. And then I just insulted everyone for the rest of the time.
That's true.
Yeah, you told somebody he was dead to his face.
And he had it coming.
You said he was your best friend.
I want to point out that Sergeant Nuker guessed what I was going to say if Tad wasn't able to shut down the machine.
What? Wait, what was that? Oh.
He's
He's just a
tad
tad too
late.
late.
And then we all would have exploded and new game.
And then
Yep,
the new operative got
everyone-
sent in.
And everyone dies. The end.
New operatives get sent in. Wonder what the hell is going on. There's a ghoul here.
And a giant
There's a
crater.
little, there's a fractopie sitting on one of the desks.
It's reading a
Oh,
newspaper.
Wait, you mean just Seth didn't bring it with us?
No!
It's at home in the little jar.
Fishbowl.
Fishbowl, yeah.
The fish tank?
Yeah, the fish tank.
Yeah.
I should point out, they're not immune to radiation. Fractured beasts aren't, as far as anyone's aware.
Yeah.
No, he's sitting on my nightstand chilling out in his fishbowl. I left him some extra rocks. He'll be fine.
Aw. I just
told
assumed
me-
just Seth was gonna bring the octopus everywhere.
He told
Oh no,
just-
he will never risk his roctopus getting hurt.
Raw.
That's fair.
So yeah, that was that. And next
Alright.
game, we're starting with some combat fun.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Sorry we overran everybody.
Yep.
I'm not. It was fun.
I mean, it was fun. I agree, but you know, we have a schedule. People expect us to stick to it and stuff.
Yeah, from 7:30
Uh,
to 9:30-ish.
Eh,
Do they expect us to
I don't
stick
think
to
they
it?
do because this is the first time we started at 7:30 on the dot, and it was scary.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
And there was no technical difficulties.
But then we
so I'm like,
deliberately went off on a tangent just to offset that.
Yeah, that.
Was that deliberate? Because I thought it was just my ADHD.
Well, it was deliberate on Jake's part.
Sabotage.
No, I made a joke about it.
Mm-hmm.
All
That
right.
wasn't deliberate. That was just a joke.
Since we're already over time, let's. But we'll be back next week, 7:30 Central Time, Tuesday. Come join us.
Good night,
Good-
everybody.
Goodbye.